Hello wrestling fans, Pedro DeLuca coming to you from the AIW archives for another Absolute Intense Wrestling Event Center. The eyes of the wrestling world are focusing on Cleveland, so you know AIW is going to be front and center because the Exchange proudly presents to you AIW Against the World, Thursday night, August the 1st at Temple Live. If you have not done so, make sure you are heading on over to any AIW social media. There you will find a Ticketmaster link where you can pick up tickets for this great event. Now, premium seating, it's gone, but there is lots and lots of GA still available. If you want to be live and in person for this great event, make sure you are finding a Ticketmaster link and getting those remaining tickets. If you cannot be there live and in person, make sure you are heading on over to Triller TV Plus. I say it all the time, it's the best deal out there. Boxing, MMA, pro wrestling, the exclusive home of AIW wrestling in the streaming service. Fans, make sure you are heading over to Triller TV Plus to see this show live if you cannot be there live and in person. And fans, you want to be there live and in person because at 6:30, as always, the doors will open and we have not one, not two, but 3 meet and greets for you guys right as the doors open. Heath, former WWE Tag Team Champion, former TNA Tag Team Champion, he will be live and in person with us. From Noah, Kenta will be with us doing a meet and greet. And for a very limited time, we will have the Motor City Machine Guns doing a very exclusive meet and greet with all you great fans. They will only be out for a very short time before the show starts. They might be back in intermission, but if you would like to meet and greet with the Motor City Machine Guns, make sure you're there early and get in line quickly because they will only be there for a very limited time. Now, we will also have a pre-show matchup. As Shawn Mason coming off that huge monumental win at Absolution over Dominic Garrini, he will go one-on-one with Austin James. Austin James, a young man, he is trying so hard to get onto the main shows, to become a regular on the big shows here in AIW. He will try to test his mettle against Shawn Mason.
Tonight, I showed everybody exactly what I was made for, exactly what I was capable of. I'm not done. It doesn't stop with Dom Garrini. It never started with Dom Garrini. I got so much more to prove, and I'm coming back. There's so much more that Shawn Mason has to do here in AIW. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
I can't believe it. Hey you. Let me ask you a few questions, alright? Yeah. Absolution. That's the biggest show of the year for AIW, right?
Yeah.
Starting off hot with the pre-show. That's the best way to do it, right?
Yeah.
Did I leave here with the win?
No.
Get the out of my face. Absolution was supposed to be a day that I put people in body bags, but I guess everybody want to play games. I guess everybody want to be a bunch of pick-me's showing out in front of the crowd. You got Trey Lamar doing his little Trey Lamar stuff. Tyler Jordan, because he got a little bit of color, that he's really about that. Shelby Wilder with the it's a toy horse! It's a toy horse! Everybody wants to play games like this isn't real to me. But that's okay. That's okay, because I'm gonna find each and every single one of them, and I'm gonna make sure they remember the Puerto Rican Classic, the Bodega Bully, Doc Ock, Zay Garcia is here to put people in body bags.
Now fans, the main show will begin at 7:30 on the dot. Steve Guy will hit the ring and he will begin the show, and we will be live on Triller TV Plus, but live for the main crowd at 7:30. And what a lineup we have, fans. If you thought Absolution was big, this is an Absolution-worthy card that we're giving away at the start of the post-Absolution season. Fans, you do not want to miss out on this. Fans, listen to this lineup. In a 4-way tag team matchup, we're going to have some of the old guard and we're going to have some of the new guard and a team that's never been in AIW before. We'll say gatekeepers of the tag team division, to Infinity and Beyond, Colin Delaney and Cheech will test their mettle up against Latinos Most Wanted, making their return to AIW after a little bit of an absence here. These young men have been high-flying all over the country. They will return to AIW to show their high-flying wares once again. They will be going up against Bang and Matthews. August Matthews, Davey Bang, another team making the return here to AIW. Fans have been clamoring for the return. They will get it here at Against the World. And the 4th team making their AIW debut as a team, it will be Gringo Loco and Aries Los Desperados. Now fans, you know Gringo Loco. He is a former AIW Tag Team Champion. So again, another gatekeeper of the AIW tag scene. We will have a new partner in Aries as Los Desperados. Fans, I cannot wait to see the high flying, the carnage, the sheer madness of this fatal four-way. AIW signature match, the six-way scramble. Fans, this is going to be another match. It's going to be high flying. It's going to be ground and pound. It's going to be insane. Dex Royal, a young man that has come onto the AIW scene, missed out on Absolution. He wants to make sure he never misses out on another Absolution. He will test his mettle up against Trey Lamar. Trey Lamar, a young man that has been through the fires here in AIW, trying to find a way to get out of these scramble matches, to get some singles competition, get maybe in line for an intense title match. He will be part of the six-man scramble. Big Sam Hardway Holloway, he will be in this matchup. Fans, he was part of that massive tag team matchup with the Jarretts, members only, and Satnam Singh. Now he's going back to kind of like get back into his own singles ranks. A win here would put him in line for possibly an intense division championship match or even an absolute title matchup. Also up in this matchup, Dr. Daniel C. Rockingham, a man that has been kind of coming in and out of AIW, trying to find his footing in AIW. What better way to establish himself in AIW than winning the six-man scramble? Also in this matchup, young Tyler Jordan, a man that's been kind of just drifting along since that massive match series with Josh Prohibition. Another way this young man could get on all those main cards, to get on that main roster, to get in title contentionship. We bet Tyler Jordan wants to make his mark in this six-man scramble. And our final man in this matchup, Mikey Montgomery. After that huge matchup at Absolution with Joey Janela, Mikey Montgomery finds himself in a familiar spot in one of these six-man scrambles. You can bet he wants to get into singles competition championship matches of his own, whether it be for the Intense Championship or the Absolute title. In singles competition, the Bone Collector, Dominic Guarini. I've called him the gatekeeper of the singles divisions here in AIW. He will be taking on a returning star in the One Called Manders. Now, we know that One Called Manders has been going all over the world. He's been part of MLW, GCW, part of the Second Gear crew. He makes his return to AIW, and what better way to establish himself back in AIW than to take out the gatekeeper in the Bone Collector, Dominic Guarini. In singles competition, future Too Bright Eric Taylor, coming off that devastating loss of the Intense Championship at Absolution. He will go one-on-one with the debuting former WWE Tag Team Champion, former TNA Tag Team Champion, a man that's been all over the world, and yes, he's still got kids that he needs to feed. Heath will be making his AIW debut. Fans, this is a matchup I'm looking forward to, not just because of the debuting Heath, but I would like to see how Eric Taylor is able to bounce back after the loss of the Intense Championship.
My body has never been through that type of punishment. My mind has never been through that type of punishment. To regain my consciousness and to look into the ring and see someone else. To see Wes holding that championship, it tore me apart. Everything that I have done to get there, to get to the top of that mountain, and it's just gone in a second. And he didn't even need to climb the ladder. And what do I get? I don't get a rematch. I don't get an investigation into how the match ended. I don't get any of that. And everyone's talking about Absolution MVPs, and they're, Dom had a submitter surrender match. Mikey had a good match. How about I put my body and I put my fucking life on the line to defend the Intense Championship? And I don't even lose it how you're supposed to. I don't get a rematch. I don't get any sort of bone thrown at me, and I'm not gonna complain about it. All right, I know how this business is. I know that Thorne hates our guts. I'm not afraid of that. And now I get put in there with Heath, and I feel bad. I feel bad. Because I loved Heath growing up. He was my favorite Nexus member. And I get put in there with a name. I should be happy about that. But the fact is now he has to deal with me angry. He has to deal with me pissed off, and he has to deal with me frustrated. And I have to take that out on him. Heath, I understand that this is not personal for you. I understand that it's a SummerSlam weekend bag. You get to go into Cleveland. You get to go out. But me, I'm pissed off. It's not personal for me either. I've been in there with names. You can line them up. I've beaten them. Eric Young, Chavo Guerrero, list goes on. I'm not afraid of that. In my mind, I'm not the underdog. But understand that when you walk into the temple, you're walking into the temple that I made. Anytime I've been in that temple, I have made a moment, whether it's putting my fucking life on the line for the Intense Championship, whether it's winning that championship, whether it's stabbing my tag team partner in the fucking back. I am the moment maker. And that doesn't change on August 1st. I'm going to make another moment. I'm going to end your career.
In women's competition, the gold standard of AIW, Jocelyn Navarro will go one-on-one with the returning Rachel Armstrong. Now, both Rachel Armstrong and Jocelyn Navarro have been battling all over the United States, basically all over the world. Both of these women would like to establish themselves as the top dog of the women's division here in AIW. Fans in singles competition, a match that I know I personally want to see, and I just want to see how wild and crazy this match gets. John Wayne Murdoch will make his return. The last time we saw him was in the Bill Alfonso Hardcore Tournament. He returns to AIW to go one-on-one with a fellow finalist in the Bill Alfonso Hardcore Tournament, Kaplan. Now, fans, this match is going to get wild. We know that anything can go in this matchup, and fans, this is going to be an amazing showcase, not just for Kaplan, but for John Wayne Murdoch. John Wayne Murdoch would like to be a consistent roster member here in AIW. Kaplan would like to make sure that everybody knows that while he may not have the Bill Alfonso Hardcore Tournament Championship around his waist or over his shoulder anymore, he's still the hardcore king when it comes to AIW.
You know, it's been quite some time since I had a singles match at AIW, and quite frankly, I think I'm a little overdue for some stupidity. And how appropriate I get put up against John Wayne Murdoch. Now, I crossed paths with John last year in the finals of the Bill Alfonso Hardcore Tournament, and I can tell you from personal experience, that guy's one sick fuck. Scars all up and down his body from head to toe. He looks like he got ran through a meat grinder. There couldn't be a better person to test my stupidity. That's why I'm looking forward to this match, John. I'm looking forward to getting stupid with you, this time without two other guys in the way. I'll see you Thursday night, AIW vs. the World. Temple Live, Cleveland, Ohio. Let's pack that temple. Pally.
In a massive singles matchup, former AIW Absolute Champion, The Problem, Isaiah Broner, will go one-on-one with Kenta. Now, fans, Isaiah Broner is no stranger to the strong style happenings of Japanese wrestling. Remember, he has squared off one-on-one with Minoru Suzuki. Will Isaiah Broner be able to use that past knowledge against another legend of Japanese wrestling in Kenta? You either gotta be there live or check us out on Triller TV Plus to find out for sure. But this match is going to be hard-hitting. There's going to be a lot of strikes, suplexes, and fans, these two are going to destroy each other in the middle of the ring.
I heard one thing about being confident is being consistent. And if I ain't been nothing else at AIW, I've been consistent. No matter who they put in front of me, I don't break, I don't bend, I don't sweat nobody. I prove time in and time out that I deserve every opportunity I get. So August 1st, AIW against the world, Kenta versus Isaiah Brother. I'm not walking in there hoping for a good showing. My confidence and consistency got me walking in there expecting a W.
In tag team action for the AIW Tag Team Championship, the newly crowned PME Philly Collins and Marino Tenaglia will go up against fans of what is quite possibly, pound for pound, the greatest tag team possibly in history in the Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. Now, I know the boys from PME, they have been celebrating all through Erotic City with those brand newly won AIW Tag Team Championship. But their first defense against a team that has literally done it all in professional wrestling, and there's rumors swirling about that there are even bigger things are on the horizon. Could we see the AIW Tag Team titles leave AIW and go to an even grander stage? We'll find out on August the 1st.
Four.
I told you, Daddy, that you can do it. What a long road, baby. But look at you now.
You did.
World champs, Daddy. Tag team, AIW superstars, Daddy.
4 times, Fonzie. You want to be manager of champion, Fonzie? And here
Damn
you are.
right I do.
PME is back at the mountaintop.
You damn right they are.
Where the titles belong in Erotic City. Thanks to you, Fonzie. You showed us the road back to the good times and good vibes because we followed that.
I just gave them a little push. They had it all the time, Daddy.
Just reminded us who we were. And who we are PME. Now you're 4-time AIW Tag Team Champions. Duke money? No. Cash is king? Well, talk is cheap. And you guys are going broke.
Hell yeah, you're going broke, Daddy. Look at my tag team world champs.
Back at the top, baby.
Oh yeah, Daddy.
What are you gonna do? Wait, time out. Hold on. If we're back at the mountaintop,
We gotta make a challenge.
I think
Make the challenge,
I think
Daddy.
we're gonna make a challenge.
Make the
August
challenge.
1st.
Make it.
AIW against the world.
August 1st.
It starts with the heart of
On a
AIW.
Thursday.
PME, we want the Motor City Machine Guns for these AIW
come on,
Tag Team
baby.
titles.
The challenge is there. All you gotta do is accept.
Bring your ass and get some, Daddy.
For the AIW Intense Division Championship, the newly crowned Kingpin of West Barkley, after winning that thrilling ladder match in which his body was just tossed through ladders. Fans, I hope you can go back and watch Absolution if you've not done so yet, and watch that ladder match with the shock ending of it all. Fans, Wes Barkley is our brand new AIW Intense Division champion, and in his first defense, he will go up against the world-traveled Anthony Green. Now, Anthony Green, again, making his return to AIW for this great event. Fans, he has traveled the world. He's been in NXT. He's been over in New Japan. He's been all over the world, and he's ready to come back to AIW, and in his first match, could be walking away as the AIW Intense Division Championship.
Over 6 months. 6 months. Every night, I'd wake up in the middle of the night missing this. This is it. This is all I ever wanted in AIW. And I finally had it, and Eric Taylor snatched it. Tonight, I got my revenge. And some. And new AIW Intense Champ. 2-time Intense Champ. Anybody that's been thinking they can just walk over Maserati West, well, you got another thing coming. Because this second time around is different. Doesn't matter where you're from. Doesn't matter who you are. You want a shot at the champ? Don't sing it. Bring it.
And in our main event, fans, if you witnessed Absolution, if not, go back and watch it real quick. I won't mind. I won't be sad. But at the end of Absolution, we saw this matchup be made by AIW owner John Thorne. Chuck Stone will be putting the AIW Absolute title on the line in a fatal 4-way. His competition could be the best in AIW history. You have the Prize City OG, Alec Price. You have Derek Dillinger with Katie Arquette in his corner, and the intense icon, Joshua Bishop. These 4 men have been the absolute best that AIW has had to offer for many, many months now, and now these 4 men are going to be in the same ring for the biggest prize in AIW, the Absolute title. Joshua Bishop, former Absolute champion. Derek Dillinger, former Intense champion. Chuck Stone, of course, is the reigning and defending AIW Absolute champion, and don't forget, he still has that other belt hanging on his shoulder, the Bill Alfonso Hardcore Tournament champion. And Alec Price has been so close to winning that Intense Division ladder match at Absolution, so close to winning the J-Lit, so close to having championship gold here in AIW. Well, Thursday night, August the 1st, finally be the night that Alec Price is able to get some championship gold here in AIW.
I say the same thing. How many times does Chuck Stone have to prove himself before you idiot fans shut your mouths for once? I truly don't know what else I have to do. I have 2 belts. I've beaten the best, and I'm going to continue to beat the best on August 1st. It was all part of a plan. You think I'm going to wrestle twice? I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to wrestle twice. I'd be out of shape. I already am out of shape. I'd be out of breath. I'm not wrestling twice. I'm not stupid. And so John Thorne wants to come and put his big boy pants on and his fucking flip-flops, and he wants to make a match. Well, guess what? I'm going to be ready because I've been ready. I've been ready since last year at the AIW Fonzie Memorial Hardcore Tournament. I've been ready since then, and I don't plan on getting unready anytime soon. You're in the Stone Age, so you better get used to it, and you better learn to love it.
Fans, you want to be there live and in person. Head on over to any AIW social media, get those remaining GA tickets. Again, premium seating, it's gone. Sorry, you missed out. But if you want to be there live, there's still lots of GA available. Get those remaining tickets. If you can't be there live, and I'm so sorry that you can't be there live, because this is truly one of the biggest shows AIW has ever put on, but you can still get us on Triller TV Plus. I cannot wait for you guys to see the show. I can't wait for the eyes of the entire wrestling world as they are focusing on Cleveland to see what all of you great fans have known for over 17 years, that AIW is the gold standard of independent wrestling and is the kings of the Cleveland wrestling. Fans, we are going to prove that when it comes to professional wrestling in this area, it is indeed AIW against the world.